Hey everybody, hope you guys are having a beautiful week. Thanks for understanding. We missed a week, sadly. It's our first miss as far as putting out an episode in what's coming up on a year of Rebrand. So we just appreciate your patience with us, and we're excited to get you this episode. It's a real fun one. It's with Miranda Perry, who's a wonderful comic, hilarious person, and remarkably cool. I don't know. They just sound real chill upon listening to this episode. It's a good vibe. Also, we have a Patreon for just $5 a month. A nominal fee. You get access to our Discord, where we occasionally do hangouts. You get to ask Ashley and I questions and stuff. You get ad-free episodes. You get unreleased content, unreleased video content, stuff like that. So if you're so inclined to support the podcast, that's how you do it. We really appreciate your support in any capacity. Enjoy this episode! Exclamation point. Anybody else talk now like they're talking to text?
Rebrand! Ding!
Alright, great. Let's fucking party, rock and roll, baby.
Wait, also, I don't remember. Do you guys swear on this?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay, fuck yeah.
We say all manner of horrible
Yeah, we do
nonsense.
Oh, hell yeah.
But
Ass,
stinky,
fart,
yeah,
dick.
yeah,
Should we just do this the rest of the podcast?
yeah. I think it's pretty good.
Nipple. No one says nipple.
Yeah, people aren't saying nipple that much.
They're not out here saying nipple. They should
It's too
be.
bad, yeah.
No.
Areolas.
Areolas.
Oh,
is a funny one.
areolas.
I really like the specificity of areola.
Yeah.
Areola, it sounds like a flight pattern or something.
Areola sounds like a debutante.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Introducing Lady Areola. There's also the perineum.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's your nachos,
Perineum
right?
is-
Or no, that's the muscle.
It's your taint.
It's a taint.
It's your chain.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it contracts the sac.
Lady
Oh.
Areola and Lord Perineum.
It does, yeah. Perineum sounds like British royalty,
Perineum.
I feel
yeah.
like. And then areola sounds like, like a debutante.
Yeah.
Lord Perineum has been, is the result of many, many generations of incest.
Yeah.
Honey, this is for you editing later. I wonder if we should put all this after we introduce Miranda.
Yeah, no, that's great. Well, and last episode I left in our singing, and it worked quite well. Our pre-show singing, I just left it where it was. So
Okay, great.
yeah,
I guess you can feel it out then.
Yeah, I might just leave it in and whatever. It's giving people an insight, a window into where the magic happens.
Sure. I just wonder if people will be like, who's this third person?
Well, they've already seen the name and stuff. That's the funny thing about acting like introducing our guest is a big secret. It already says it in the.
It is a big secret.
But it says it. It says.
I like to be secretive.
But it's not though, because it says it will say Miranda.
No way. People don't read. That's why they listen to a podcast, honey. People don't read.
People don't read.
They
Yeah,
don't
they're
read.
illiterate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Every person is illiterate.
Yeah, they're all addicted to their iPhones.
That's
my take.
I can't read. That's my secret.
Should we all share a secret?
Yeah. It's that none of us can read.
Well, everyone knows that.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that every human being is illiterate.
I used to read, but not anymore, baby. Ashley's reading 10, 12 books a week at this point. She's fucking rolling.
No way,
through.
dude.
Wow.
What's that?
No way, dude.
No way. We are reading though.
I'm reading.
Yeah.
I'm reading currently Muppets in Moscow.
Yeah.
Muppets and Moscow?
Have
Wait,
you started it?
Muppets
Yes.
and Moscow or
Muppets in
in.
Moscow.
Wow, what are they doing in Moscow?
It is the crazy true story of how they brought Sesame Street to Russia.
Whoa.
How far into it are you?
Like 80 pages or something.
Yeah. What is there any?
The Muppets have yet to be in Moscow.
Oh, really?
They are not currently in Moscow.
Where are they currently?
Currently, they are in the United States of America.
They're pretty comfortable there.
Yeah.
But things are gonna change when we get to Moscow.
Oh yeah. Well, it's funny because they're trying to find financing and they're trying to find a TV station that will show Sesame Street, or do like a Russian version of it. So they gather together these folks that do TV and they show them like a clip of Sesame Street and they fucking hate it.
Yeah. Right.
And they bring in this Russian puppeteer who has like a very hard wooden doll, and he brings in another puppet. And one puppet starts choking the other puppet, and the puppet that's choking the other puppet goes, "I'm going to kill you!" And all the Russians are like, "Ah ha 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 ha!" So that's the kind of thing they're really into.
And especially having been raised in the 80s and hearing stuff like that, it's very hard for me to get over my prejudice against Russians.
We did them dirty for a minute. In all of our action films.
And I think they've just been over and over exposed to just like what I actually consider to be capitalism, but what other people call communism, which is just like this. It's totally taken over by dictators effectively, and so they don't have any money, and it's like,
Yeah, it's wild over there.
yeah, freezing and nothing works. That's my friend. He was like, yeah, you go there and nothing works. That's what he said.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you mean nothing?
Well,
works?
it's all been taken over by like oligarchs, basically. So there's no
Wonder
real
what that's
incentive.
like.
What was that?
I said, wonder what that's like.
Yeah, right, exactly. So like if it goes on unaddressed, then they just have no incentive for anything to work. So it's just like, yeah, fucking telephones, cars, refrigerators, just none of it really works. Yeah.
Well, on that note, do you want to introduce our guest?
We haven't done the intro
That
yet.
you don't want to introduce? You hate intros.
I hate podcasting.
I don't know. I feel crazy. I'm in the booth right now. I should have described our setup. We took, I want to say 45 minutes trying to figure out how to do the setup. So
Well, you came in 45. It was 45 minutes with you. It was like an hour and a half before that.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
So I'm the only one in my vocal booth right now, and I feel like I have been quarantined or sequestered for either bad behavior or plague or both.
It feels like I'm living my dream where I'm producing an Amy Winehouse album or something. Like, because it feels like I'm a big-time hotshot studio producer.
Oh, tears on there.
She needs more drugs.
Oh, no. Should I do the intro for the show?
Yeah, probably.
I forgot that I didn't do it.
This is going to be hell on earth to edit. You are not wrong. Arguably impossible to edit. Impenetrable.
Well, the hits just keep on coming. Welcome to Rebrand, a comedy podcast where we inject new life into tired old brands, whether they be snack foods, celebrities, or religious institutions. I am one of your hosts, Ashley Birch.
I'm your second host, Mort Burke.
And today we have a third secret host. Just kidding. We have a guest.
We have a guest. I'm so psyched to introduce our guest. She's a great friend of mine and has been for a very long time. She's a wonderful Los Angeles comedian, a writer, and storyteller. Guys and gals and everybody in between, it's the wonderful Miranda Perry.
Okay, I hate to be a dick, actually, but these days I'm kind of leaning a little more into they them pronouns.
What did I
With
say?
that.
Did I identify you as female?
Well, yeah, you were saying she, but I mean,
God damn it.
Yeah, it's a fucking, that's a whole other thing that
You're
I
not
hate
being a dick.
correcting.
You're
people,
not being a
you're
dick.
but,
being
like,
1,000,000% correct. I will redo the intro. How about that?
Cool.
Was that the only time I referred you as she?
I think so.
Okay, great. My apologies.
No,
And
no,
thank
no.
you for telling me.
Yeah, I mean, I feel very like warm and uncomfortable now, but like.
No,
me a
this is
five.
for you.
Sorry, but thank you for
Oh
telling me
yeah,
that,
no,
Miranda.
that's okay. Yeah,
No, it was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Good work. Way to stand up for yourself.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I am so excited. I am so excited to introduce our guest. They're an incredible stand-up comedian here in Los Angeles and elsewhere, I'll say. They're an incredible writer and an amazing storyteller. Ladies and gents and everybody in between, it's Miranda Perry.
Hi. Hello.
Pew, 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 pew. Thanks for being here, dude.
Yeah. Super happy to be here.
So good.
Yeah.
We should have done this a long time ago. Miranda and I have been friends for about 6 years or something.
I think longer.
Way longer,
yeah,
actually.
like closer to maybe 10. I feel like we met in. I was trying to remember when we met. I think it was like 2015 or 2016.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before you started really crushing the comedy world.
Popping off.
Yeah.
Yeah, popping
Oh yeah, it was back when I was just doing a lot of like crying.
Yeah, that was how I would have
That
That was
described
your main
you.
bag.
That was my main hobby back
Yeah,
in the
they're
day.
like, who,
Yeah.
who? And you go, oh, you know, they cry.
Yeah.
They're always sobbing.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, that-
openly
yeah,
weeping.
yeah.
Yeah, Miranda.
Yeah, I know them. Yeah.
That's right. Worried about them. We're pretty worried. Because of all the crying.
Deeply worried.
And truly, I feel like stand-up has, not that nobody's doing emotionally perfect, I would say, in 2025, but I do feel like stand-up has really helped you come more into your own as a human being.
Yeah, which is like shocking. Like I'm like better somehow. Like I don't know what I must be doing something wrong because I'm getting better.
Which makes me really feel good about the LA stand-up scene. That I feel like you've been doing a lot of work in kind of the LGBT scene, which has been really cool to see and I think good for you.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, well, that was been like honestly, that's the biggest surprise in starting stand up is like I knew it was gonna like push me out of my comfort zone in terms of like my own creativity and just being up on stage and all that type of stuff. Since I am typically more of like an introvert and I don't necessarily love being in the spotlight. But like just the community that I found doing stand up has been like I've made more friends since I started doing stand up than I probably have at any other point in my life. It's awesome.
I also don't like being in the spotlight, which is why I put myself in this vocal booth.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna move a little bit because
Miranda,
I
I
feel
don't want to
see
be.
you,
No,
it
it's
sucks.
okay. I don't want to be
Are-
perceived.
Okay,
I-
all right. I won't perceive you.
No,
No,
you
I'm
can-
just-
I feel like you guys should be able to see. I can feel how weird it is for Miranda not being able
It's
to
like
see
I'm just
you.
sort of sitting here, and then it's like I hear your voice kind of in the corner in the back, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna make lots of scraping sounds for you to edit out later.
This is all going to be edited out.
This whole podcast.
Yeah, the whole podcast.
He's just gonna upload it to the computer, then go delete.
Unusable.
funny thing-
Unpublishable.
Okay.
The
All right,
funny
that's
thing
better.
about this too is that I'm only seeing Miranda through a sliver in the door, which really makes him look like a Halloween villain,
Ooh.
like a spooky man.
Ooh.
Or spooky non-binary person in this particular case. A real here's Johnny, but like non-binary. So here's Leaf,
Yeah.
or whatever it is.
I'm going to say something kind of weird that historically in cinema there's been a little bit of kind of an anti-trans bent where it's like they're meant
very
to
much
be
so.
Oh,
seen-
for sure,
they're meant to be seen-
100%.
If a non-binary person was in my house and I didn't know who they were, that would be a lot less scary than a 100% straight identifying male or female, I'll say.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Trust me, listener. If Miranda Perry was in your house, you'd just be delighted.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be alarmed.
You'd instead of the instinct to run, you'd have the instinct to like serve them some chips or something. You know,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
snack or get you a Topo
Yeah,
Chico.
make a little tea for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is the vibe I give off, I'm told. Yeah.
So we have a couple of options for rebranding today, which are kind of on the opposite ends of the spectrum, I would say, or are not even on the same spectrum, I suppose.
Oh, they're on the spectrum.
As special interests, they couldn't be more on the spectrum.
So it's a kind of a toss-up, I think, right now, right? If we do loneliness or if we do whales.
Right. Miranda came to us with a very vulnerable suggestion, which is that she can have a challenging
They.
time with loneliness, and I super
They.
relate. Sorry. They have a challenging time with loneliness. Thank you. And
I mean, real vulnerability is like just that I'm still, even though I've been like exploring this aspect of myself for a while now, like publicly, I still haven't like ever like come out as anything with regards to my gender identity, and I don't really know if I want to. But I do know that like when people refer to me as they them, that feels more aligned with how I see myself. And the only thing like, cause like yeah, I haven't done a like, hi, I'm Miranda and I'm blank. But I do have a joke about my pronouns, which is when people ask my pronouns, I do prefer they, them, but I'm also fine with she, her, especially if you've known me for a long time, then you're grandfathered in. And both of my grandfathers are dead, so I need someone in my life to make my pronouns wrong.
that's me.
Yeah.
You're the grandpa, honey.
Yeah, I really
So, yeah.
am. I'm a grandpa clumsily fuddling through this confusing new world.
There's 3 now?
Yeah.
What's so crazy about people being bummed about they, them pronouns is that it's a third.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There were 2 before.
Yep.
You got 1 more.
Mm-hmm.
That's only 3, baby.
Yeah.
That's not that many things to think about.
No.
That's not that many to remember.
No. It's truly like if there was like, they had regular chips, and then they were like, here's sour cream and onion. You're like, they were good. Those taste great. And then they're like, what if we had a bunch of new flavors? They're like, no.
No, and exactly like Doritos, right? Used to be nacho cheese, Cool Ranch. Then it was like spicy nacho cheese, and now there's like 1,000 Doritos,
That's
and
right.
everyone's
Yep.
fine with all the
Yep.
Dorito
And now
flavors.
there's like Dorito flavored Pringles.
Yeah,
Right?
That's too far. That's
See,
not
honey, you're a chip bigot.
that's
what
not
I
my
was-
America. That's not my America.
You're conservative, but only in regards to chips.
The spicy nachos is on the corn chips, not the potato chips.
Yeah,
I have to fucking draw a line somewhere, you guys.
That's right. Well, you're worried about what will happen to our overall morality if we let that happen.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
it's
no,
the only thing that's wrong with us currently. So,
Yeah. Or
yeah.
everybody's going to start to marry chips.
I'm okay with that.
That is pretty sweet.
I'm okay with that. They just cannot be, Pringles cannot have a nacho cheese flavor. I refuse.
Think of how delicate it would be to make a wedding dress for a little Pringle.
oh, a little paraboloid.
You have them like on a little
Yeah.
skateboard and you're pulling them along down the aisle, you know? Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. They fall
Aw.
over, everyone screams.
Charming.
In-laws are weeping. They couldn't
Yeah.
be happier.
Are they also Pringles?
Yeah, half the...
It's Pringles only.
Yeah, there's
So
a
half
Pringle
of the
side.
half of the aisle is Pringles.
There's the Pringle side and then the
Yeah,
human
right,
side.
right.
Yeah, totally.
So do all of the humans get to eat the Pringles during the reception?
Yeah, it's a blood...
It's a bloodbath.
Bloodthirsty mayhem.
A devastating wedding reception.
How do we get here, guys?
Real Robert Rodriguez
How do we get here?
horror show.
So I don't know. What are you guys feeling? Should we do? Which one should we do?
Well, I was going to say that, yeah, so, and then Miranda was very vulnerable where they talked about maybe want to address isolation, and then also Miranda really loves whales.
I do love whales.
So I think, let's talk about whales.
Well, I really enjoy fun facts and trivia. But the problem is my brain is full of all this random information that's just not really useful in the real world, unless maybe you're planning a very, very, like, very specific heist. Like, okay, team, the museum vault will open for exactly 2 minutes. We just need someone to distract the guard with 37 facts about whales. Miranda, can you handle this? Gee, I don't know. Do humpbacks have a bifurcated blowhole? Yeah, I got this. Well, no, and then I mean, speaking of tattoos, we were talking about my tattoos before we started recording, and of course, like, podcasts are the perfect medium to talk about tattoos.
Yes, describe it in detail. Describe it in detail.
I have half sleeve tattoos, and the one on my left arm, the outer side is like an orca, and so I'll tell that joke. And if I'm wearing short sleeves, then I kind of do a reveal, like I sort of like show off my bicep, and like I show off the like, yeah, like I'm so hardcore, I got this like whale tattoo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a hilarious multimedia presentation.
Exactly,
That is not
yeah.
expected.
And the ladies go nuts.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Ladies
Well,
go,
Screaming,
ladies go
Yeah.
ape shit, yeah.
crying like they saw the Beatles.
Dudes kick the ground out of jealous
Yeah.
frustration.
So,
Well-
what do we feel like the current brand of whales is?
well, I think whales have always been pretty popular, and I
Sure.
think like
Is that true, though? I mean, I feel like I think Free Willy did a big thing where they sort of introduced whales in a more
Free
loving-
Willy was a rebranding of whales.
that's
I will
true.
say.
Yeah, Free Willy, which is like actually deeply tragic, and if we talk about it too much, I might cry.
Yeah, okay. Just know that it's sad as shit.
Well, the movie is like very like warm and wonderful, and like I rewatched it a couple years ago, and then I was reading about the story of the actual whale that
Oh,
played Free
no.
Willy, and it's just devastating.
God damn it.
Yeah. Because
Maybe
they
part
tried,
of the rebrand could be that we let whales take a little bit of revenge on humans.
and at least orcas kind of are, because orcas now, like I think 2 summers ago, they started attacking yachts off the coast of Spain and Lisbon.
Did they?
Yeah.
Which is so punk and
Yeah.
hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, so when you say attack, like, describe for me what that look like. Are they free willying out of the ocean but then landing on the yacht, or like,
Like
what?
belly flopping, like WWF style.
Yeah, are they like hitting their bow and then coming down? You know
that
what I
would
mean?
be
Like-
so hardcore. No, my understanding is that basically they're like body slamming the boats,
Oh,
and then they
hell
also like
yeah.
tear off the rudder.
Oh,
and so they're
hell
like,
yeah.
So
So
they're
they fucking just like leave them.
yeah. Yeah, no, they like leave these boats stranded. They like slam into them, and they like tear off the rudder or the propellers or
Which
whatever.
is such an incredible display of power.
Yeah.
To-
Holy
with their
shit.
mouths,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
assuming, tear off the
Yeah.
rudder of a fucking yacht.
Dang.
Yeah, you do not want to mess with orcas.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
They're coming after
Yeah,
Drake.
and
They're coming after all the 1%.
What's crazy is they believe that it's like a specific pod of orcas. So orcas are like they're the most studied whales, I think. And so they understand like their social hierarchies and their families a little bit better than they do with like other species of whales. And so this might not be like exclusive to orcas, but as far as we know, orcas have the most highly like organized social hierarchies and families. And they like teach each other information. They like pass stuff down through the generations.
Wow.
And so there are certain pods of orcas that know how to do unique traits. Like they have unique traits, or they know how to do specific skills that other orcas in another part of the world don't know.
Like culture, basically.
Yeah, but exactly. It is whale culture.
Yep.
Yo, whale
Something that we-
mafia.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like a whale mafia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. But I'm sure there's like that. To me, that is all like that is all just like protection, right? It's like in the same way that there's a bunch of like anti-indigenous American propaganda that are like these like savage Indians, but really what was happening is they were defending themselves almost exclusively.
And that's what happened with the pod of orcas attacking yachts. Is like basically they believe that the leader of those orca pods, and orcas are matrilineal too, so they're all headed up by the females.
Hell yeah.
And basically these mama orcas are teaching their youngins how to attack these boats and take them out.
Whoa,
Yeah.
dude.
because they're in their environment. They're like screwing up their ecosystem.
Okay, I have a pitch.
Yeah.
Which, given what Mort just described, maybe he's not down. But I say we do what Pixar needs to do. We need to age up a little. We need to get a little edgy. And so I think we should make an animated film that's like kind of The Godfather for kids.
Yes, with orcas.
Like Kids Bop, but
yeah.
make it Godfather and with whales.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I love it.
So the matriarchal head of the household is like the Marlon Brando.
Correct.
We start off at the whale wedding. There's a bunch of people that come to the matriarch to ask for favors, just like the way The Godfather begins. You come to me on my daughter's wedding day, and you ask me for this or whatever, right? And yeah, I like this. I think,
and then every so often they go, boo, and they do the blowhole thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, when they cheers for the wedding speech or whatever, it's just tons of blowholes, soaking everything. But I think there's an opportunity to have their more like kind of like a Jason Statham style spy whale situation where they're kind of like maybe they befriend one human, but it's in the service of destroying like I would say probably more like a 1% mafia.
The Jason Statham whale would have to be a beluga. It's like I don't know if you've seen a beluga and if you've seen Jason Statham, but like
they look similar.
Yeah,
I gotta look
it up.
Beluga.
Yeah,
are those the white ones? With
yeah,
the kind
they're
of big
the
foreheads?
white ones. They primarily live in the Arctic and they don't have a dorsal fin. Dorsal fin.
Okay.
Excuse me. Yeah.
Which one's the dorsal fin?
That's the one on the back.
Oh, they don't have one.
Oh, this dude looks like Jason Statham.
Yeah.
Really? Okay, will you hold it up to this?
And they get buff too.
Oh, he does. Oh, yeah, he does look like Jason Statham.
Okay, is it Fast and the Furious, but make it whale?
Okay,
because it's all about family.
Yeah.
Jason
absolutely.
Statham is in Fast and the Furious.
Yep.
He kills one of the members of Dominic Toretto's family. And he's a villain, and then he gets converted into being a hero later. But it could be a two-whale, whaleus.
Two-spout, two-orca.
A two-spout, two-orca.
Yeah, sure. I'm totally fine with that. I think that's fun.
You hate it.
No.
No, I would watch it.
Yeah, I would absolutely watch that. I'm just wondering, so the whales also kind of serve as the cars in a way? Do you know what I'm saying? Because a huge aspect of Fast and Furious is all about the automobiles, right?
Of course.
So I'm wondering, so the whales are there, but they are what's incredibly impressive about whales also is their like size and power and speed and ability to tell me, I heard this, that whales can make sounds that can be heard on the other side of the earth.
I don't know if that's true.
I've heard that.
Yeah, I believe it. Yeah.
That's how powerful these creatures are. So I think something like that, like halfway through the movie, we recognize that actually we think that the humans are starting to win, but then the whales unveil this like superhuman audio boom power weapon that they basically can just like yell at you so hard that your yacht is destroyed.
Okay, I hear what you're saying. You're saying don't just go back to the bucket of IP as one is wont to do, but to create a new version, like a Revenge of the Whales sort of situation. Be fucking creative for once and make our own movie.
I think so.
Yeah,
That's what I like about these whale stories. Is like, to me, it's the underdog.
Yeah, right.
You know, it is the creature who's like finally had enough.
Yeah. Okay, so I feel like the opening of the movie is obviously some shitty yacht with a bunch of shitty humans. They're all drunk. They have to kill a whale, I think.
Well, they
to
also
start
could
the
be,
revenge
like,
story.
Littering, laughing, throwing stuff at a baby whale.
Yeah,
right.
They gotta kill him.
Like hitting golf apparently like rich people just go golfing in the sea. They just hit their fucking golf clubs and just
Yep.
that's a thing that they do.
Yeah, so a golf ball goes in this is extremely manipulative, but it'll work. It goes in the blowhole of one of the baby whales. For a very short period of time.
I gasped.
We're very worried, but then the mama whale comes along and whatever the whale version of Heimlich. and listen to
Just
this.
kind of squishes it on the
Yeah,
sides.
and the golf ball shoots out of the blowhole back onto the yacht in front of the guy who hit the golf ball, and he's like, "What?"
But then he's like, "Huh."
And then they hit another one, and it hits the guy in the head, and he knocks him out, or whatever.
I maybe it's just the mood I'm in, and also because I'm isolated in this vocal booth.
Yeah.
I want the golf ball to go back. I want it to be fucking violent and shoot through his head.
Immediately, this is an R-rated.
Yeah, you know what?
Absolutely.
This movie needs to be like violent as like the most horrific like human centipede levels of gore. Yeah.
Well, I think this is the first Pixar that's produced by like Seth Rogen or something.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Because
Eli
they'll do like
Roth.
right. They'll do R-rated shit.
Because like, a killer whale is a thing, obviously. It's not like whales being metal is completely new, but I do think that we haven't extended that brand far enough because SeaWorld still exists.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
Do they still have whales at SeaWorld?
They do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to make whales scary enough that humans are like, we don't really want to keep them in captivity
Right.
anymore. That's what we need.
And I think that a rebrand here for this is like so obviously the SeaWorld thing is an unending nightmare, but there is an aspect of it which can be completely removed from it, which is sweet, which is that whales cause so much like awe in a human. It's like a very powerful experience to see that, and humans want to see that. So there are ways to facilitate that without capturing and torturing the animal.
Okay, so here's what I think for this movie. Extremely violent, but with a very heartwarming subplot.
Oh yeah, family story.
Family story.
Yeah.
Extremely violent family story. The niche that everyone's going for. No quadrant. That's what we're looking for. But there's a young girl on the boat. You know, one of these awful yacht people couldn't get a babysitter, so brought their daughter on this like party weekend. And the daughter is just a little cutie that likes to read.
And I'll posit this is on the spectrum, and her special interest, whales.
Whales.
Boom. There it is.
Boom.
Yeah.
Yep.
So she sees a whale murder one of the denizens of the boat and is like, that ruled. And it's about this girl and the whales teaming up to take down the corrupt corporation that this yacht CEO, the CEO that owns this yacht,
Yeah.
is running.
Yeah, and imagine the sequence of her like riding one of the whales off. You know what I mean? The adventure of that. It's kind of like, you know, in the Jungle Book when they go play in the jungle, you know, swing on the vines for the first time. It's like that, but she's like riding a whale, jumping hundreds of feet in the air.
That's right.
All that shit.
So we know that there's going to be a beluga whale voiced by Jason Statham, who's kind of like I'm guessing he's kind of a like, I'm a lone whale kind of figure that maybe learns to enjoy being part of the pack.
Yeah, I like
what
that.
what other species of whale do we need?
Oh, probably a narwhal. Those are the ones with the horns.
Oh,
Now,
nice.
yes. Okay, tell us about the narwhal.
They're pretty hardcore. They're also Arctic whales, and they've got this, like, the males have these huge horns, and they don't really know exactly what they're for. Like, sometimes some scientists think that they use them to, like, break up the ice, but that hasn't been, like, witnessed, I don't think.
Whoa. But they potentially are like structurally hard enough to do that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
So in this movie, they will be shish kebabbing humans.
100%. Yeah.
Just 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah,
5. Right on
100%,
the
yeah.
horn. Yeah.
Wow, Arctic. That's incredible. Yeah, that's a whole other sequence where they're like, "Are we gonna go talk to the narwhal?" And
Yeah.
they like, they put on coats. I'm imagining.
Yeah,
the vibe,
sure.
and they go, they're like frigid and freezing, and the narwhals are just like they got shades on because it's like summertime to them, basically.
I think this narwhal should be voiced by Maya Rudolph. That's what I think. Okay, so we got the beluga, we got the narwhal. I feel like the matriarchal head would be an orca, probably, right?
Yeah, totally.
Meryl Streep.
Yeah, absolutely. They're. I know that occasionally dolphins will save humans. Dolphins do both. Where they're like, did you see that reel of the dolphin coming over and like, just like shoulder checking this dude who he's not exactly surfing. He's on one of those surfboards with like a big sail on
Oh,
it.
yeah, I have seen that. Yeah.
where like a dolphin just very intentionally, clearly just like knocks this guy off
Yep.
the
Fucking
thing.
hilarious.
He's like, fuck you or whatever. But then also sometimes if human beings are drowning, dolphins will go will go help them.
Do you think dolphins and whales have beef?
I think some of them do.
Really?
Yeah.
Because
Interesting.
we could make the dolphins allied with the humans.
Oh.
this movie.
I don't want to.
Oh, you don't like it?
No, I don't. I think that
He's no-butting me.
dolphins are.
I love dolphins. I mean, you saw
I
Mort
love
and I
dolphins.
went whale watching once, and we saw like one whale very far away. But then our captain was like, "We think there might be a bunch of dolphins up ahead," and so he zoomed us toward them. I say zoomed. It took so long, and it was really cold, and I was like, "What the fuck are we doing? Like, there's just not going to be anything there." And then we just approach just a random part of the ocean where there are hundreds of dolphins, hundreds, like jumping into the air, playing with each other, and I just started sobbing.
Well,
It was so involuntary. I was like laughing and sobbing. I couldn't believe it.
And also,
Yeah.
like, we were, the boat was going really fast, and they were swimming next to us, so clearly, like, playing with us and communing with us, and,
Yeah.
like, popping out and shaking at us and stuff. And
It was
like,
unreal.
this is the thing. I really believe this, that I believe that consciousness evolves at varying, like, levels, and I think that dolphins and whales are very close, if not beyond, the, like, human abilities.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I feel like then maybe the dolphins are a different gang, and maybe it starts with bad blood between the whales and the dolphins, but
Yep.
then they decide the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Yep.
We have to join forces to take down the humans.
Yep. And not to skip to the end of the movie,
No, please do.
but I think that
The middle doesn't matter.
The little girl, her ultimately, she's going to, like, at some point, all of the mammals and all of the fish are ready to destroy humanity in its entirety. And then they learn from the little girl that all humans are not represented by the
yacht bros.
The yacht bros.
Yeah, right.
Exactly. And so then there's then at some point the yacht bros, like, kind of learn some of them are slaughtered, but then some of them learn a lesson wherein they grow to respect nature and all of its inhabitants.
Okay, great. I love that.
You know what I'm saying?
So yes, so we'll have a light bloodbath
Yes.
with redemption at the end.
Yep. With
Okay,
all of them riding the whales and the dolphins into the sunset.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Miranda, how do you feel about all this?
I love it. I'm like, take my money already. Like, I'm just like, I'm seeing it in my mind's eye. It's beautiful and glorious, and also making me throw up a little. But you know,
Was
'Cause
the
too
shish
small.
kebabbing, was that a little bit too far?
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. Well, feel free to chime in and entirely change the narrative if you want all the people slaughtered, for example.
Yeah, right. If you want more viscera,
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More bloodshed.
More
And
bloodshed.
to me, it's like, it's impossible to really explain the feeling of being around a whale and recognizing their power and their impact. I think the more people get exposed to stuff like that, the more they just, because it's really easy for people to go like, "What are you, a vegetarian? You fucking pussy." But if you let those people hang around cows for a little while, it's going to start to actually really change their mind about these creatures.
hey, here's a crazy thing my friend said once. He believes he could kill a whale with a knife.
What?
Just him and a knife.
No.
He was like, I'll go in the blowhole. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
And
Wow.
we were at lunch, and our entire lunch became about how me asking him more and more questions, and him just blindly believing that he would be able to best a whale with just him, a human man, and a knife.
Which, in some ways, I appreciate the hubris of man, but then other ways, it's very clearly just so delusional.
Oh, it's wild.
Right? Would you agree? Miranda,
Oh yeah,
there's not a
100%.
chance?
Yeah. No, that would, even if it were like a 12-inch knife, it would still take, like, they have so much blubber.
Right.
Right.
Even if you're stabbing them, they're like not really. You would have to. That would probably take you like 7 hours to stab a whale to death.
Yeah, totally.
Right.
At
It would
that-
have
at that
to
point-
not swim away.
Yeah.
Not try to kill you in
Yeah.
return.
Yep.
Incredible.
That's the thing, like, we're, as a society, we're so interested in, like, violence and survival. It's like, we got nothing on these creatures who are, they swim. Their entire evolution is devoted to being, like, immaculately perfect for this part of the
Yeah.
world. And they communicate in ways we still don't understand. Like you said, they have culture. They're sick.
Yeah.
I think at the near the end of the movie, we should be building up like one of the humans to be a real badass, like muscly, fucking, knows all these different weapon techniques and da-da-da-da. And it's supposed to be a big standoff between the orca mama and this guy who's got like, scuba diving gear in the ocean. He's got his knife or whatever. And then the orca just like hits him against a rock and he just is eviscerated,
Yeah.
obliterated.
Yeah.
Explodes.
He pops like a balloon.
He
There's
pops like a
blood
balloon.
everywhere.
It is the comedy hard cut of him just like, and then just bursting.
Yeah. And she could also just, like, swallow 15 people at once.
Yes.
You know what I
that's
mean?
true.
Like, what did you say? They swallow 1/3 of their body weight?
Well, that's the like humpbacks and like the bigger whales. Like an orca probably, I don't know, it could maybe swallow one person at a
See,
time.
I think we
Yeah.
should when the orca's gonna fight this guy, he's got a team of people. I think that's when the
Yeah.
humpbacks show up.
Or a blue whale probably.
A blue
yeah,
whale?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, those are
whale.
the biggest.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How big?
Big.
Yeah.
So big. I'm not good with numbers, so I don't know the exact size, but they are massive.
Yeah, big as a house.
Yeah.
How
bigger.
many houses?
Like 17 houses.
Oh,
Wait, for
that's
real?
so
Yeah.
many houses?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I want to start judging things, naming their size by how it's related to a house's size. Like Cody is 1/50th of a house.
2-bedroom or 3-bedroom? Like,
Yeah,
how
well,
big a
that's
house?
the thing. We need a standard
Yeah.
house, I think.
Standard suburban house. A blue whale is 17 of a standard suburban house.
I mean, probably.
That's so crazy.
Nobody should ever fact check this.
Who is the blue whale in our like mafia family? The sort of like muscle that is actually quite sensitive and sweet,
I like that.
voiced by Vin Diesel.
I was going to say Tony, I'm forgetting his name, but from Arrested Development.
Tony Hale.
Yeah, Tony.
Hey,
Yeah,
brother.
I think that's strong. I also think that it should be so the way that like Jewish kids go to Israel, what's that called? Birthright or whatever.
Birthright.
Yeah.
I think most children should have it paid for. They get to go to the ocean and go out on a whale watching tour and be exposed to these animals, so that they recognize how rad they are and how like awe-inspiring they are. I think
Sure.
that will completely change the perspective. And then you got this movie too.
I was gonna
which is
say, I
be
do
like,
feel like Revenge of the Whales is gonna do some of that.
oh yeah, it's gonna do 95.
Also, if we can beat that title,
Revenge of the Whales.
it just came,
Yeah.
It's very basic.
Whale of a Tale. Let's see.
Is there a movie called A Whale's Tale?
There's gotta be.
I think there's a movie called Shark Tale.
Oh, Shark Tale. Why did they do
Yeah.
Whale's Tale?
I never saw it.
Right. Nor did I. I wonder how close it is to this we're describing.
It's
I'm
hilarious.
pretty
if
sure
this-
there's a
beat
lot
the same.
less eviscerating and bisecting of humans.
Yeah, that's
I would
true.
guess. I could be wrong.
Right. No, but
We'll
you're right.
never know.
Yeah, we've got the Tarantino style violence.
Oh, yeah.
They're-
That the
they're-
Americans crave.
Yeah, absolutely.
That we need.
I think there should be a whale mayor.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Yeah.
Sure.
I think like
Whale
Alaska,
president.
their mayor should not be human.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Like in Idlewild, California, the mayor is a dog.
Yeah.
There's lots of places where the mayor is a cat.
Right.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's true.
We should have
You
more
think
of those.
Alaska?
Yep. And it's not just like a perfunctory, ha-ha, silly novelty. It's like, no, we actually are deeply considering the whales in all of our lawmaking.
Well, I think the whale should get to vote,
Yeah.
but it's just depending on what sort of action they take
Yep.
that we count it as a yay or nay.
Yeah.
You know?
For sure. Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like they're already teaching dolphins to talk. Like if the whales become interested in communicating with us, they'll fucking figure it out.
Which means they probably aren't because they haven't.
Well, I don't think they can learn anything from us.
yeah.
You know, they're not that interested in our world, probably.
Yeah, they're not trying to figure out how to like leave more garbage in their habitat.
Yeah, right.
Do they sleep?
Yeah, they whales do sleep. And actually what's crazy is like they turn off half their brains, like they don't 100% go to sleep. So it's like half their brain goes to sleep and then the other half goes to sleep.
What?
They have to keep one half of their brain awake because otherwise they would like drown because they have to be able to
Oh.
surface to breathe.
Perfect
Yeah.
for the movie when the yacht bros get a hold of some scuba gear and try to very secretly come up on the
Yeah.
family while they're sleeping, but they don't know they already got half a brain on.
Yeah,
That's
exactly. Yeah.
wild.
Wow.
I can't believe they can bisect their brain.
Yeah.
I can't think of any words except for the word bisect. That they can do that. That's bananas.
Yeah, very cool.
It makes me wonder what their dreams are like.
Right.
Do you think they dream?
I bet they lucid
I bet
dream
they do.
exclusively.
Yeah, I bet they do.
Because
Yeah.
if you're half awake, probably just like a daydream for us, but more vivid.
Yeah.
Right.
Where they're like, I want to imagine what it'd be like to be a whale on the moon, and they just kind of like
Yeah.
go through that world.
Well, and if you think about it, their entire existence, they are in water. And like, I think about the way that that might form your consciousness. Like, because everything we do, everything's physical, it's hard. We have to go to a soft space if we want to like feel cozy or like whatever. And then like with whales, they're just in that all the time.
Oh,
Like,
that's
how
true.
would that morph the way that they interact with their environments?
Right.
Wow.
They like we all have to go through the experience of falling down. and,
Exactly.
Like, having that.
Yeah,
experience,
they
scraping your
are
knee or whatever.
essentially. Of course, they do breach, so they understand gravity. But they are essentially are weightless. They're just in this weightless, liquid, flowing state the whole time that they're alive.
So you can't really have a clumsy whale.
No.
No,
There's
Don't
no
you-
whales like
I guess you can't.
stubbing their toe on something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I feel like it's such a, like you said, fluid. It's
Yeah.
such a liquid. Like that consciousness must be entirely different from ours. Yeah. Like
They-
there's a reason
yeah.
we're real into like right angles and stuff. Mm-hmm. You know, I feel like if they had to build a home for themselves, I feel like it would be much more spherical.
You'd be like a jelly bean.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bunch of whales living inside an undersea jelly bean,
Yeah.
right?
I
That's
love that
adorable.
visual.
Yeah.
That's where they live in our movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. A big old.
The tone is going to be all over the place,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which I'm really excited.
Yeah,
about.
it's a
Yeah.
genre mashup,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
Completely.
Yeah.
Barely coherent.
Yeah.
Yep.
For young and old.
Yes. Yeah. We'll lull you into a false sense of complacency because there will be like a, that sort of like when bubbles have that sort of like rainbow sheen on them.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like that would be on the jelly bean
Yep.
city.
And I love that as like art direction for the entire city. Anytime we're in there, it has this sort of like rainbow flare.
Yeah, it's an
situation.
iridescent, shimmering quality. Yeah.
Yep. And the sound design can sort of try to bring you into the consciousness of the whale so that it starts off strange. You feel like you're in the womb and it's like a little bit
Yeah.
uncomfortable, but after a while it starts to become really soothing.
Yeah, well, and whales also have a very highly evolved structure in the brain. I think it's the limbic system, if I'm remembering correctly, which is the part of the brain that processes emotions. It's like compared to, I mean, anatomically, whales have bigger brains than we do anyway, just because they are so much bigger. But then that particular part of the brain is like a much bigger proportion of their brain than
Really?
ours is.
So they feel things.
Yeah,
very deeply.
it indicates that they feel things on a level that we would not be able to experience fully.
I don't know if I can handle
so,
that.
like,
Which
yeah.
is,
Oh
which
my
is
God.
why when they need, this is good. When they need to show they can sense the yacht bros that are actually able to have their heart opened up. So when they need to show them the world of emotion, somehow they can just like connect with them psychically and make them feel more than they've ever felt in their life.
And then they'll eat the limbs off of that guy's friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say before. Well, then he'll really respond. He'll have they do it before. He'll have the experience of knowing how much he was hurting the whales, and then also knowing the excruciation that his friend went through at the same time. Yeah, which he'll never want to engage in violence ever again.
Crazy Left Turn. It's also a musical.
Yes.
Totally.
I mean, well, of course, it has to be whale songs. Like,
Whales
it's a
sing.
classic. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll sing.
Yeah, the husband to the matriarch is Hugh Jackman, I think.
This makes me so happy because I'm for some reason getting so many memes that are just like Hugh Jackman holding a note for a really long time and sounding so insane.
Yeah, yeah.
And just be like, ah.
And he's also like underwater, so it's like.
So we're not doing the Finding Nemo thing where
Yeah,
it's
like-
just very clear audio. We're making it sound like they're underwater.
Yeah, which again will be like weird at first, but as you get into it, you'll start to feel more and more whale-like, which will help your whale empathy.
If it's a musical, then I have to rethink some of my casting. Maya
Yeah.
Rudolph can stay, obviously. Jason Statham, I'm gonna guess cannot sing, but I sort
No,
of
but he could like. I feel like he could like sing talk.
Yeah.
You know what I
Right.
mean?
Totally.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
could do. You know, he could kind of. There's a lot of really good like UK rap.
Exactly.
Like Dizzy Rascal and
Yeah.
stuff. He could
He'd
do,
have
like,
oh my god, he'd be in a rap break.
Yeah.
He could do like a British rap.
Whoa,
Real good
dude.
at that.
Yeah. No, and belugas look like they would be good rappers. They just do. Like if you look at
Yep.
certain, they've also got like very developed like deltoids or not delts. Pectorals. Is
Yeah.
that the name of the chest muscle?
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. If you sometimes you'll see a photo of a beluga from the front and they're like ripped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the way an action star looks.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
Totally.
Yeah.
Like how kangaroos sometimes they have those photos of them.
Yes,
being, like,
it's
shredded.
similar. Yeah, it's like a jacked kangaroo
Yeah, they look-
in whale form.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they look muscular like a
Yeah.
guy.
Oh, could there be a jacked kangaroo in this movie?
Absolutely.
Horrifyingly strong kangaroo.
I looked
Also
up
eaten by a whale.
I looked up beluga from the front, and I'm getting the most adorable pictures I've ever seen of basically their little fins out. They look like they're
Oh
smiling.
yeah, they're very cute.
And then one dude that
Oh,
he looks like Marlon Brando.
Yeah,
a late
yeah.
stage Marlon Brando.
yeah, there's a beluga that looks like Brando.
Oh,
in
He's
a
got a
bottle.
big old
Wow.
tummy.
Yeah.
And he's sitting out of the water, and his fins are kind of, and he's
Oh.
got the look on his face like he's like,
Yeah,
"You
that's-
still come
that's
here
a great-
today?"
I've
Like,
never
He
seen that
really
photo.
looks like the Godfather.
Can I tell you an idea that I thought was funny last night as I was falling asleep, and you guys tell me if it's funny?
Yes.
Okay, you know how there's this famous thing in Apocalypse Now where Martin Sheen rises out of the mud, and you just see his top of his head and his eyes at first. You know what I'm talking about? There's like he's in a swamp and there's like smoke everywhere, and he's got this paint on his face. I thought it'd be funny if he's rising out of the mud, and then there's just a clip. You could do any kind of thing, but it's like Marlon Brando being all weird, and then it just reverses where he slowly slides back down into the mud, basically.
Like he's coming up to see what's going on, and
Yeah.
then he sees something he doesn't like, and then he goes,
Just slowly, just,
He's like,
just
no,
being
never
reversed.
mind, never mind.
It's basically like Homer backing up into the shrubs. or
That's very
whatever.
funny.
It's pretty good, right?
Yeah, that's great.
That's
I
gonna
like
be
it.
funny.
Yeah.
Thanks.
"Honey, was
Yeah.
that your first meme?"
That'd have been Baby's first meme.
Baby's first
Aw.
Baby's first meme.
Look at you.
Shout out to the
coming up with
Discord.
a
If any of you
meme.
guys want to animate this, I think it could be huge.
Honey, in the edit, you should put like applause, like canned applause,
Yes.
underneath Baby's first
Baby's
meme.
first meme. Yeah,
And we're
totally.
like,
I will. Absolutely. Yeah, and again, it can really do that thing of like, anytime somebody, I'll use a younger generation word, anytime someone does something cringe.
Right, that's right.
Yeah.
And you can make it political. You could do it for like reality shows. You know, someone comes up and then they see someone they don't like from Vanderpump Rules or whatever, and then he goes back down.
Wow, honey, you really yes-anded Baby's first meme. And
I
really
loved it.
appreciate it.
I thought it was a great meme.
Oh, what a wonderful moment.
Miranda, is there anything that you wish the people knew about whales that you feel like they don't know?
Oh, I wish people knew that whales were just like even fucking cooler than they thought. Because that's the thing is like, I feel like we're kids, we watch Free Willy, we see like the Lisa Frank with the dolphins and whatever, and it's like, oh cool, everyone wants to be a marine biologist. But then when you actually like read about whales and you discover how diverse they are and how crazy like some of their like culture and they have language, like all that stuff.
Yeah, what do we know
It's
about
like
their
so cool. Well, we don't really know how to speak it, but we
Right.
know that they have dialects. We know that they have like different, like based on where they are in the world, like they really are. This is like my crazy, really out there opinion, but like I think that whales are like another type of people.
Yeah.
Well, really, I think you could make the case for all animals being people as well, but like considering how evolved they are and how advanced and everything, I just think that like I imagine if I were an alien and I came and looked at Earth, I'd be like, oh, this planet is occupied by these like the land people who evolved from these apes, and then the sea people who whales. Also, here's another little fun fact. They evolved from a creature called Pachycetus. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right because I've never heard it spoken. I've only read it because I'm a nerd. Which was basically like it was basically like a whale with hooves. Yeah, and it lived. They found its fossils in the region of Pakistan, and that's where it gets its name from. And that creature evolved. It was a land animal, but ultimately went into the oceans.
Whoa.
Half of it went to the oceans. The other half ended up becoming the hippopotamus. So that is the closest relation. The closest land animal relation to the whales is the hippo.
My mind is so expanded, I just had a stroke. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
I also can't. All I can imagine is a whale with horse legs.
Yeah.
And it looks crazy in
Yeah.
my brain.
Well,
but
I've seen like artist renditions. It looks sort of like a whale cross, or imagine like it's got like almost like a torpedo shaped body and head, similar to like a whale, dolphin, that type of structure. And then apparently it had like little ears. Like it sort of looks almost like a whale, wolf, hippo
What
because
the
it's got
heck?
little hooves. Yeah.
Whoa. And it's swimming around?
And I think it was like like running.
It looked like that on land.
Yeah, it was
and
like
then
that
at some
on
point
land.
it was like, fuck this, and went to the ocean.
Yeah, apparently, yeah.
Now that you say this,
Yeah.
and I know that hippos too do very well underwater,
Yeah.
but like the relation seems clear. Like it does seem like they're not that far evolved. They're not that different from a whale in their like shape almost.
Yeah.
Sure.
Or something.
Right.
Yeah, or like a beluga. Wow, that's
crazy.
incredible.
Yeah.
And like what you said about the evolution of their potential extreme ability to experience emotion. To me, so much wisdom comes from
Yeah.
having a lot of emotion. So I think they didn't start attacking these yachts until they'd done all this processing. They're aware of the damage they
yeah.
will do, and they're like, it's way more important that we just tear the rudder off this thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, here's where like orcas, like they will also grieve their young in this like really intense way. And then they'll often like researchers have seen whales carrying the deceased youth like on their back for a long time as a, like almost like a funeral procession. And then the other thing that they're doing recently is they've observed whales in, I believe, the like seas off of Seattle. They're basically wearing hats made out of salmon.
I gotta go. That's the funniest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Like little top hats or little baseball?
God,
What's
I
the
wish-
cut?
Well, it's
Honey,
like
I wish that you had said I gotta go and left the room. Just put down the microphone.
You hear my
and-
door slam and the car drive off.
I never see him again.
Driving to the ocean.
oh my god.
To scream how much I love the whale.
So multiple?
Yeah, they got salmon hats.
So with like one salmon and like a little tiara?
No, I wish. Their understanding of fashion, I think, is more evolved than ours, like every other aspect of the whale being more evolved than ours. It sort of just looks like entrails, kind of. Like, it's just like parts of the salmon. They're just like wearing it on their head.
God damn.
It's just like, here's my little salmon hat.
That's fucking ruthless, honestly.
Yeah.
Wow, dude.
That's like if a leather jacket had like a cow lung on it. That's crazy.
Well, see, I bet that if we could figure out what their sense of humor is, game over. I feel like
Oh,
that would
that's
just
so
be.
interesting.
That's what I
You
want
think
to
they're
know.
goofing off when they're
I
doing
think,
it?
yeah. Oh, yeah. I
They're
think they've
horsing
got like
around.
a sick sense of humor that we could only like just scratch the surface of.
Wow.
Yeah, that's like their Carrot Top, that guy.
Yeah.
Or whatever. That's their Robin Williams.
Yeah.
The guy with the salmon entrails.
That's their Gallagher.
Yeah, the gal.
Yeah.
I fucking love that guy.
Yeah. Oh, it's
That's like-
Salmon Hat.
They're like Sebastian Maniscalco.
Salmon
or
Hat,
whatever.
do your bit. Salmon Hat's like, oh, I'm so fucking tired of people asking me to do my Salmon Hat bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a man too. You know?
Yeah, he just wants to do poetry, but he's got to trot out the salmon hat once again for stadiums full of whales.
Yeah.
Put the salmon hat on. I do think that the movie should be called Whale Tale because I think it really does not describe the violence that the viewer is about to experience, which I think is funny.
Yeah.
And I do also think that we should very baldly, multiple times throughout the script, put these fun facts in.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Like, don't weave them into the story. Don't
Just a
make them
title card.
contextual.
A title card or like a character who just like pops in and is like,
Yes, I
here's
think
a fact
character's
about
just-
whales.
That exactly. It
Very
should just be
fun.
Miranda.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, it's
sh-
just Miranda. Now, live action Miranda or
Live
animated?
action. I think the movie should pause.
Yeah.
Live action Miranda walks out and goes, "Hi, I'm your friend Miranda Perry, and I'd like to give you a little fun fact about the scene you just witnessed. Also, be funny because if the freeze frame is a narwhal like spearing four guys,
Yes.
and then
Yeah,
Miranda's
Miranda
very
goes,
like
and pause, and she walks in, whatever. Yeah.
energetically
yeah.
energetically
Sorry.
energetically and politely just like gives
Yeah.
a fun fact about a narwhal.
Yeah. Totally. And they are God damn it. Miranda is pointing to the narwhal or whatever animal they're saying, oh, this is the bifurcated blowhole right here, for example.
Yes,
They
I
that's
can-
have like
right.
a laser pointer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be such a confusing review on Common Sense Media.
Mm.
Be like, it's so violent, but really educational.
Yeah, right. They can't deny the accuracy of the
No.
facts. Yeah. All right, I think we've nailed it.
I think we did it. Hey, Miranda, dear friend, where can the people find you?
Oh, the people can find me at the aquarium.
Gazing longingly at the whales.
Yeah.
just silently
Yeah, they
staring.
just watching the jellyfish and yeah, having a good time thinking about the fish. And they can also find me on Instagram. My handle is at perry.miranda because every version of Miranda Perry was already taken.
Interesting.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It is Miranda Perry, I think, is a real. Really sounds like a novelist.
It's a great name.
There's another Miranda Perry who is a professor of tax law, and I joined Blue Sky a couple months ago, and I've never really used it. But I have like 200 some followers, and they all think that I'm the other Miranda Perry because every single one of these followers, all their bio is like accountant, tax professor, professor of law at such and such university in the accounting department. Like that's a whole thing. So I feel like I should probably just start giving out fake facts about accounting.
I was
Yeah.
going to
Until I
say,
get
maybe you
caught.
should start doing
Yeah.
some stand-up bits
Yeah,
that are accounting based.
Yep.
yeah. Just like give away like free like tax and accounting advice.
Totally.
Yeah.
And I'm
No,
gonna-
not free. Charge for it.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Do their taxes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
give it back to them and be, sorry.
Sure. Yeah. Good luck. I am Miranda Perry. I'm not that Miranda
Yeah,
Perry.
right.
Yeah,
Weirdly,
you didn't do your
you-
this is on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
owe the
should have done
government
your due diligence.
Nothing. You owe me $30,000. Isn't
Yeah.
that weird?
30,000.
Yeah, you gotta go hard.
Yeah.
Dang.
They gotta learn their lesson.
Honey, where can the people find us?
You can find us. Get all your grifting advice from us here at Rebrand. You can find us on Patreon at Rebrand the Pod. Go join the Patreon if you're so inspired and support the show. We just released a Q&A hangout video that's like an hour where people are just asking us questions over Zoom and stuff from the Discord. It's real fun. You get ad-free episodes and you get unreleased content of all kind and pictures of Cody and shit like that. And if you don't want to join the Patreon, we're more than happy just to have your listenership. But, if you're feeling it, go check it out. You can also find us on Instagram at Rebrand the Podcast. Leave us a glowing review on Apple and Spotify. I can't articulate this enough. I have been devastated by the lack of glowing reviews. It's affected my emotional and mental health. So, I don't know. Do me a favor and go say nice shit about the podcast. What's taking so fucking long?
And with that, thank you so much for listening. Thank you, Miranda, for joining us.
My pleasure.
And as the whales would say, that's a joke from Finding Nemo, I just realized.
Oh, is it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, if we're going to steal from anywhere. But it is amazing they sing to communicate, basically, right?
Basically, yeah.
It feels like a song.
Yeah.
Which
So then
how
I
much
guess I'll say, get up, get on up. Get up, get on up. Stay
And that's
on
how
the
we
scene.
said, like, do you want to
Get
go get lunch or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's singing, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Cut all this out.
No, that's good. I love the jingles. That's such a good song. It's like a sex machine now.
Rebrand.